Today we're doing the lying tricep extension, also known as tricep skull crushers, with a barbell. So this is isotonic movement. It's just lengthening and shortening your tricep muscle. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the barbell, shoulder width apart. You're going to sit down, retract your shoulders, and internally rotate your shoulders inwards. So twist that, up, twist them in. Then you're going to bend at the elbows, down to your forehead, and bring it back up. So I'm going to get my client, Carl, very experienced. So we're just going to pick up the barbell, shoulder width apart. We're going to sit down. We're going to lay down, retract our shoulders in, and internally rotate our shoulders. So up. And we're just going to bend at the elbows. And up. Bring it up. And cool. Down. Come up. And that is your skull crusher.
So today we'll be doing the goblet squat using a kettlebell. It's an isotonic exercise, working your quads and glutes. And so you're gonna get your shoulder width apart, hold the kettlebell up here, down slowly, hold, come back up, come back up. So today we have Attilia here helping me out. We're going to be doing the goblet squat with a kettlebell since our upper back is not feeling okay today. So you're going to hold the kettlebell, your two hands up with your chest, bend your knees to 90 degrees, slowly breathing, keeping the tempo controlled. Some key coaching points are letting them know when they've reached the right depth, telling them when to come up, telling how long to hold at the bottom. Next exercise is barbell RDL, strengthening our hamstrings and quads and lower back. So you're gonna pick up the barbell, shoulder apart, legs shoulder apart, slight bend in the knees, and you're just gonna hinge your hips back, keeping your back straight. Then dropping the weight just below your shins, that, and up, down, up, down, and up. So now we have the barbell RDL, where you're going to hold shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, and hinge your hips back, keeping your back straight, stretching your hamstrings. Really going down slowly, holding, and coming back up a bit faster than you're going down. So now, when you're coaching this, you can keep them at a straight back, make sure they're only hinging their hips and bending their knees. Next exercise is a barbell curl, working on brachialis and biceps brachii. It's an isotonic exercise, and we're using a barbell for this exercise. First, you're going to grab your barbell, have it shoulder width apart, holding it. You're going to focus on just your elbow range. So just keeping your elbow and bending only the elbow, keeping everything straight. With the barbell curl, all you're doing is flexing your elbows and moving no other muscles or joints, really focusing on isolating those biceps muscles, bicep brachii and brachialis. When coaching this exercise, make sure they're not swinging their back or using any other parts of their body to bring up the weight, just flexing their elbows, so they're just focusing on isolating the bicep muscles. Also trying to keep them accountable to the tempo once again, keeping it controlled. Next exercise is the overhead barbell press, working out front of our shoulders, triceps, and some upper chest. First, it's an isotonic exercise. So you're going to get your bar, pull it up, and you're going to push Bring it down. So now we have the military press, which is an isotonic exercise working on our front of our shoulders and triceps, some of the upper chest as well. When you're doing this, hold it a bit further out from shoulder width apart, and you're just pressing up. Definitely start with a lighter weight, as this can be challenging for a beginner. When coaching this, be there to spot just in case they drop the weight. Stay with them as they go up and down, making sure they keep a straight back and tracking their shoulders. The deadlift is training your lower and upper back, as well as your glutes and hamstrings. So first you're going to get your barbell, shoulder width apart, keep everything aligned. Just going to pick up the bar straight back, bring it up, come down, bend your knees, bring it up. Finally, we have the deadlift, which is working our upper and lower back, hamstrings and glutes. It's important we keep the right stance, hip width apart, keeping your grip, shoulder width apart, and your body position to keep your back flat and your hips above your knees and shoulders above your hips. Some key coaching points could be to lead with the hips backward, keeping the bar in contact with the legs for beginners, and always breathing and contracting the lats.